Welcome to episode 167 of Gods and Heroes of Ancient Greece. My name is MyLinda Butterworth, and today we continue with the tales of Odysseus and the story of Athene Calms Rebellion in the city. In the meantime, rumors of the terrible fate which had overtaken the suitors spread through the city of Ithaca. The kinsmen of the slain streamed from all sides and hastened to the palace, where they found the corpses heaped in a corner of the court. With loud laments they carried them off for burial. The bodies of the suitors who had come from islands nearby were sent home in fishing boats. Then the fathers, brothers, and other kinsmen of the dead gathered in the marketplace. Eupeithes, father of Antinous, was first to speak. "Friends," he said in a voice broken with tears, "the man I accuse here before you has brought misfortune on Ithaca and on neighbor islands. 20 years ago he took many of our brave citizens off in his ships, and he lost both ships and men. Now that he has returned alone, he has slain the best of our young men. Come, let us pursue this evildoer before he has time to escape to Pylos or Elis. We must seize him, or be disgraced for all time, for our sons and grandsons would be shamed if we did not punish the murderer of our sons and brothers. I, at any rate, could not live with this blot on my honor. The soul of my son would drag me down to the underworld. So let us follow Odysseus and Telemachus before they can leave this island." His listeners kindled at these words, but just as they were prepared to start their pursuit, Phemius, the singer, and Medon, the herald, appeared in their midst. Their coming evoked surprise, for no one had dreamed that they were still among the living. And Medon addressed the assembly. "Men of Ithaca, hear what I have to say to you. What Odysseus has done, I can swear to you, was not done against the will of the gods. I myself saw an immortal who, in the shape of Mentor, stood beside him, now quickening his heart with courage, now casting a spell of madness on the suitors. It was this god who felled them, who littered the floor with their bodies." Terror seized the gathering at these words of Medon. When they had recovered from the first shock, gray-haired Halitheres, son of Master, who could look before and after, rose and spoke. "Citizens of Ithaca," he said, "you yourselves are at fault for all what has happened. Why were you so slack and indifferent? Why did you not follow mentors on my advice and curb your headstrong sons, who went to the palace day after day, squandering the possessions of our king and harassing his wife with their demands? You alone are to blame for all that took place in the palace. If you are wise, you will not pursue a man who has done nothing but slay the foes who intruded his house. If you do, misfortune will overtake you and your own actions, and will be the cause of it." When Halitherses had ended, tumult broke out among the people. Some sided with the older man, others with Eupeithes. Some, therefore, remained in the marketplace, while the rest girt on their armor and met outside the city to go forth and avenge their kinsmen. When Pallas Athene, gazing down from Olympus, saw the angry mob, she went to her father Zeus and said, "Ruler of us all, tell me what your wisdom prompts you. Is it your will to punish the peaceful inhabitants of Ithaca with discord and civil war, or to calm the feud between these two factions?" "Why inquire about decisions long since made?" said Zeus. "Was it not you who resolved, with my full consent, that Odysseus should come home and avenge the wrongs done to his house? Since I accorded you your wish, then do as you like now. But if you ask my advice, it is this. The suitors have been destroyed. Odysseus shall be king for all time, and this shall be sworn to in sacred covenant. We gods shall see to it that the kinsmen of the slain forget their anger and sorrow. They shall be at peace with their king and one another, and peace and prosperity shall reign in Ithaca." The goddess was well pleased with these words. She left the craggy heights of Olympus and darted down to the island of Ithaca. And here is where I end my tale for today. Then I'll be back with more tales. Many more tales. Until then, my friends, enjoy the journey.